Hello all, Havoc here. Alright, so our last episode we got our furnace done, and it's done, so I just powered it off. And yeah, it's fantastic. We're making progress. The base is starting to look good. One thing we do want to get going on, it's not going to happen this episode, but it's going to happen soon, is we talked about getting some point defenses up. And yeah, comments from last episode were pointing in that direction as well, is that let's let the turrets do the work. We're getting to the point where we shouldn't have to go running after the bad guys. If Hauler's not here, we have to be on defense. I mean, Hauler is in a good position where he kind of takes care of us. But I'd like to set out some turrets. Like a couple in that field, a couple probably where that spice is, get thereabouts, and then about the same distance out this way too. Basically, I'd rather them start shooting and or get shot before our base does. Long term, I want to get a shield down, but probably the next episode or two, we're going to start looking at getting this area cleared out and getting some turrets in. Because like if they come from this direction, drones, we won't be able to shoot them. We won't be able to see them. The turrets will. So yeah, that's something we got to get going. So let's see, how far do we have until days? 2 days. Well, ish. So right now, we've been working on ammo to get in the tank so we can send the tank out. So let's see where we're at. So F4, are we making it here or are we making any Hauler? We're making it here. So all we got was a 15 mil. We didn't get anything else done. That's not a good sign. Oh, okay. It's still making 15 mil. So let's stop doing that then. Well, let's see how much of this other stuff we can do. I'm not sure. I know we can't make missiles. That was one of the ones we were out of. So if we go here, here. Oh, it was the railgun bullets we couldn't do. And let's see, what is it? 130 millimeter. Well, I guess we can make some. Let's make 20 of those, I guess, too. So artillery shells we're making now. Plasma charges, I think that's what we're making. Yeah, plasma charges right there. Okay. So in theory, we'll have some ammo. It's not going to be a lot. I mean, the 15 mils are going to be the big guns, I guess. No, main guns. The big guns are the plasma charges, rocket launchers, the expensive stuff. So, all right, so that's all being made. And you're getting disembarked because of the shenanigans we had with spawning not at the CV made your existence warranted. The ability to come and get this guy, yes. So I want to be able to get the tank through that front door. That's why I'm kind of doing what I'm doing right now. That's a horrible parking job. That's horrible. I need to make a landing spot right over here for him. Because I want to be able to pull the tank through there. Okay, let's go see how this works out. Ugh. Oh, in the top seat. We're burning through food again. Let's go take our modules off. I keep forgetting our modules just tear our food up. No modules right now, please. Thank you. Just, how about... I want to take the suit off entirely, but... then I get in a conflict. And then we will have our food on. Or our suit on. And that would be bad. Should have just ate a ration. Alright, that's good enough. I might have to go on an expedition and go get us some meat soon. Alright. This will be the longest I've flown this. It does not turn that good, but it strafes great. Alright, keyboard works good. Yeah. Oh, it looks great flying in here. Look at that. How does it fit down the ramp? Come on. Crikey. There we go. That's the view I wanted. How does it look going down the ramp? Oh, doesn't fit. Okay. That'll buff out. Yeah, doesn't fit. That's fine. We're gonna have to modify that then. Radiation fog, yay! It's been a minute since we had some of that. There we go. Let's park it right about here. And power down. That's weird. We're inside of it. All right. It fits in here nicely. Need to get a marker so we know how far to pull forward so we can park that a little bit closer to this landing area. Let's get inside so we stop getting microwaved. We're still being irradiated? We shouldn't be. Alright, so let's check out what we're doing on power. Current output, current consumption, and we're using up our capacitors is what we're doing. So because we're still at 14% on our fuel, which is great. This is what I'm after. Which is also why I wanted to get that guy set up in here, is because I don't want to use power in the hauler if we don't have to. So that looks mighty nice in there, don't it? Thanks, Mad Pollock. I appreciate you. Alright, so let's get some of that moved over there. The big red tank. Ammo, ammo, ammo. Alright. Alright. I can't wait. This is going to be fun. I have not used one of these yet, so this will be my first experience with crushing a POI with a tank. It's not happening today. Let's work on some interior while we're waiting for ammo to create and the fog to go away. Alright, so that's where the CPU upgrade needs to go. We need to swap these two. Okay, and retrieve block. Okay. How expensive is one? Tier 2, a Tier 3, 2 large atomic bridges. I think those are on hauler. And then 2 more bridges and 1 matrix. 14 coils. So we look down here. Devices, sort. Are they in here? Do they show up in this? I should, right? So main CPU tier is 1. So if we take this to a tier 2, in theory, everything should get better. Our power consumption should get better. Our machines will be more efficient. Yada, yada, yada. And then we'll take it to a tier 3, or, yeah. So where do we want? I think over there where that hole was is where I want to put that. Is that open to the... It is. Okay. So they've changed that, because before, if we were open to the elements at all, we would be irradiated. So now if it's just if we get near, or does the elevator count as the opening and not? Yeah, I think it's the elevator. Okay. Well, I'm not arguing. That's still much better than, like, right now us being irradiated. We're not even near the door. And okay, so kind of like that idea of put a tier 1 there, the tier 2 there. Four hours later, wow. Can I just put 5 tier 2s down? No? Okay. Yeah, I didn't think so. So that one's done, and then to get to the tier 3, that's going to be pretty spendy. We'll probably have to go buy the matrices, because they're pretty spendy. 80 oscillators, Zirconium. Actually, that's not that bad. One small atomic bridge. So it takes 160 oscillators to make one of these. That's a lot of cobalt. Alright, so we're on the hunt for cobalt again. And power coils. Let's flux coils. It takes a flux coil to make a power coil. EZ and neodymium titanium. Wow, all cobalt. So we pretty much all the things. All the things. And we need that block fixed too. So 4 linked. Oh, and that goes over there. Is that all of them? All right. So it has ammo. It is not decked out. It has ammo. Hardened steel blocks. There we go. So you placed. All right. And then T2. For further information. What? 4. Did I just make something I don't even need? CPU extender level 2. Okay, so hold on. So if we go in here, CPU tier 1. Why can't I place the tier 2? Check the block attributes for more information. Okay. Maximum amount 1, airtight, true, seat. I put a seat built to CV1. Oh, okay, no, we have 2. Okay. Okay. I feel better now. I was worried there for a second. Okay, so what do we look like now? Yay. Yay. We'll get a tier 3 and we'll get it put up there. I like the way that looks. That looks really cool. Nice. I feel like I got something done. That's been needed for a long time. That's a good minute's worth of yeah, we really needed that. And let's see what else we need to get done today. So F4, let's look back in here. Might have some stuff in here that I should probably get put down. So detector, that's for an HV. Can you put a detector on a base? I don't see why you shouldn't be able to. Obviously not, but I think you should be able to. Tier 1 shield, 16 oscillators, and 20 flux coils. That would be really nice. And then obviously a pentaxid tank would be good too. This go down in the basement, so it can't get shot. Teleporter would be good. Land claim device, we don't have to worry about that. Offline protection, same thing. So, all right, well, fog is cleared, and we're actually going to wrap this one up short today. Now, I got so many, I just basically need to set up to go mining. That's what we need to do. Do we just put a laser on the hauler? Can that be a thing? Let's look at that before we end the episode, because that might be what we do. Let's go here. Tool turret. We need 8 oscillators, so we need cobalt. Okay. So that's going to have to be a thing. We're going to have to go get some cobalt so we can make the oscillators. Because, yeah, we're out of cobalt. So the other thing would be to do is check to see if we even have one. Projectile tool turret for, that's an HV, so that doesn't help us. We have drills for HV. Rocket launcher for CV. That's kind of nice. All right, so who else we got? We got hauler. You got some stuff on you? We do have one bridge. Okay. Ammo. Yeah, no, we don't have one. So we're going to have to definitely, another thing we got to do is get all this sorted out. Let's just do this real quick. Input. Nope, it's furnace input. I want this input. Okay. All the things need to be into the right thing now. There's no reason for them not to be. Oops, I wanted to eat that. And you can go, no, those are going to go in the fridge. That goes in there. Okay. And fridge, anything in here that shouldn't be in here. Laser pistol doesn't belong in there. Night vision goggles can actually stay in there. Okay, I'm going to put that back in here because all this mess is, well, mess. So let's go back to the vessel yard and see how much of this stuff needs to get put into here. Ammo box, that can go in there. That all looks good. 5, 4. This all needs, oh, see, look, I mean, we got more stuff up here. We know this needs to get put into the ammo box too. 130 millimeter MSLs. These need to go into, the tank, don't they? Ammo. They're the wrong ones. All right, that's fine. Rocket launcher missiles. No. Okay. So all this is going to stay here. Let's go back to what we were doing. Input. Okay. And then next container. And next container. All right. So everything's in here that is for production. That's the big thing I'm trying to keep, is the miscellaneous stuff like ammo and all that stuff. We can filter those as we get going, but hold on. I hadn't noticed these were working. The docking bay, I think it's coming from those. I've got to figure out how to work those too. I've not learned how to do any of these yet, because that image is coming from over here. That's just crazy. All the offsets and that's just redonkulous. I got to learn how to do that someday. That's where our container is. Yeah, that might need to get moved. Appreciate you guys coming out and supporting the channel. Thanks for being here. This is Havoc. Have fun and keep gaming.